Hey, it's Mr. Burns here, coming at you from my house, and we're going to look at the tough ones from the first quiz from this unit, the voting and political parties, which you took right after Columbus Day with Mr. Kwatnowski. And I want to look at some of the tough ones because this will be a good little review for you for your test, which is coming up later in the week. All right. So the first one was question 2, which is right above my picture right here. 2 classes out of the 5. This was a tough one where, under 80% got it right consistently. So that's, the way to remember which factors determine who will not vote. Remember, it's the first 3 vowels in our alphabet. A, E, I. Age, education, income. Occupation is another word for job. And that kind of goes with education and income in a way, but you could be unemployed but still be educated and still, have an income. Maybe you own your own business or something like that, and you're working a different type of job, or you're working outside of your education. You could have an education degree and work on something else, but age, education, income, first 3 vowels. That's how you remember that one. All right, let's scroll down. Question 9 was another tough one, which is right there on the left side. How have the voting amendments and legislation impacted elections? This is straight from your study guide. So this is a little disappointing that you missed this one. It's also on the Quizlet set, which are both posted to Blackboard in the Course Materials Unit 2 folder. So the answer is D. Different American citizens have been granted the right to vote at different times. Right? Over the course of the last couple hundred years, we've added first it was African American males, then it was women, then it was D.C. residents got to vote in the election, in the presidential election. We added 18-year-olds during the Vietnam War in 1971, 18, 19, and 20-year-olds. So over time, voting rights, voting abilities for people have expanded, have grown. All right. That was a tough one in all classes, and only 50% was the highest in any class. So that's an important area to study. Question 10. Most classes did well in this. There's one class that struggled. So we're going to go over number 10. Watchdog. Straight vocab question. B. Monitor other parties, keeping informed of their plans and decisions. That's part of the job. That's one of the functions of political parties. All right, question 12. It's going to be on the top right corner. Why do political parties distribute literature about their candidates? Again, only one class struggled with this, but the answer here is B, to educate the people, educate the voters about campaign issues. They might go door to door, they might do it at a farmer's market or something of that nature, but they're trying to educate the people about the issues and what's going on in the upcoming election. Another class, only one class struggled in, was number 14. But in order to win elections, what do political parties do? Well, they have their base. Republican Party has their base conservatives. Democratic Party has their base liberals. But they got to get those people in the middle. So they kind of have to appeal to the political center, the moderate vote, the people who are slightly to the right or slightly to the left. They're right up the middle. Okay? So appeal to the political center. They try to become, as they get closer to the election, they try to back off on the extreme views, and they try to kind of downplay those and get more people on their side. All right, 16 was one straight vocab question. A lot of you mixed up A and B. Okay, what is a political party's platform? Okay, the answer is B. It's a written document describing the party's beliefs, ideas, and positions. A lot of you picked A, and that is a different word that we didn't talk about called a plank. That's one issue, but a platform is where they stand on everything. Okay? Stand on, remember, platform, stand on, stand for. That's one way to remember. Now let's go to the right, number 18. Again, all classes. 16 and 18 were all classes that struggled. And this one, the highest was 77% in one class, but as low as 45% in a different class. So look at the graphic at the top, and you notice what you'll see in each one. You'll see Theodore Roosevelt, Eugene Debs, Jesse Ventura, Ross Perot, and Ralph Nader. You might not know who these people are, and that's okay. But what does this information show? Yes, A is true about third parties, but this information in this graphic show B, because each statement has an individual who is running as a third-party candidate, and that individual is what's maybe gaining support for the party as opposed to maybe the issues or, you know, what the party stands for, the platform. It's more about, in this case, you know, that person that they're centered around. Okay? So B is the answer to number 18. And then 20. Okay? Look in here. Candidate A, candidate B, off by 1 vote. What this is going to show you is that every vote is important. It could come down to 1 vote. You never know. A lot of you picked B and C, but if you add those up, it doesn't add up to 10,794. And you look at this, 9 plus 8, the last 2 numbers, adds up to 17. So it should end at a 7. A is an opinion, so A is not going to be true. You can't base truth off of opinions. Alright, so I hope this helped you go over some of the tough ones that were on the quiz and gives you an idea of what you need to better prepare for on the unit test coming up later this week. Alright, thank you. Good luck.